People keep asking me, do I make the flowers on my cakes? And I say yes, and they're very simple. So I'm going to show you how to make a couple of different flowers. Well, roses really, but they're by no means professional. They're just how I make them, and anybody can make them. So firstly, I'm going to show you just how to do this. It's just a little rose. It's so easy to do. I'll show you how to do it, and then I'll show you how to make this one, which is, again, only a small flower, but you do it a little bit different. And then I'll show you how to make this one, the bigger ones that I put on my big cakes, on my Mother's Day cakes and birthday cakes. They're all easy. Anybody can do them. If I can do them, anybody can do them. Right, I'll show you how to do the small, that small one first. All you do, you want a bit of icing, preferably hardened up. I usually stick a bit of this in mine, superfine Tylo powder, which hardens the icing up so you can use it easier for modelling. But if it's just a bit of hobby baking you're doing and you want a few flowers, what I suggest is you buy some supermarket B&M bargains, 89p icing, roll a bit out, and then when you've rolled it out, leave it for an hour or so till it's hardened up a little bit. This has had the Tylo added, so it'll be alright for flowers, but honestly, a piece of icing rolled out and left like that for an hour or so, it'll be ready to make flowers with. Right, you just need a little round cutter. Oh, I'm in wrong place. Little round cutter, and you're just going to roll it out quite thin and then cut out. I usually use five circles. Can you see? Yeah. 4, 5. Right, this is the dead easy one. Right, all you do is roll it up. That's your middle. That side's better. That's your middle. Then you take another one and roll it round. Like that. Same again. And whilst you're doing that, pinch the bottom. Pinch it together. Put another couple on. As you see, these are quite thick, but you do see some cakes with these little rosebuds on that are quite thick. Because they're dead easy. Anybody can do them. That's alright now, that. So that's your first dead easy little flower. For anybody that just wants a cupcake with a little flower on top. These are quick and easy. Then you can move on to the one that's thinned out a little bit more. Again, roll it out quite thin. It's already rolled out, but this one's a little bit different. Still, you cut your little circles out. 3, 4, got 5 again there. Right, now this one's a bit different. Now then, if you've got the tools, you can use the little tools. This is a ball tool. and this is a piece of foam padding. If you've not got these and you don't want to go to any expenses, don't use them, because it's quite easy to do these like this. In your hand, you two flatten one side with your thumb. Just thin it down, flatten it out. Just one side. And there's your petal. And like before, you just roll it. There's your centre bud. Just take another piece, flatten it again. You can do it in your palm of your hand. In fact, it's easier in the palm of your hand when it's nice and thin, like a petal. Again. Roll it round like so. And just, fancy it a bit. These take a little bit more time than the thicker ones, but they do look a bit nicer. Can you see what I'm doing? You don't need to do it all the way around because you take the bottom bit off when you're pinching it. I've washed my hands, by the way. And so on. There you go. I'll just put one more on, but you can put as many as you want on. And you don't have to do them exactly like I do them. You can do them however you want. But that's just the idea, to get as thin as you can, the icing as thin as you can. But don't forget to leave it out when you've rolled it so that it hardens up a bit. If it goes a bit too hard, you can always soften it down with a bit of shortening. I use Trex, a bit of Trex in your icing if it's gone a bit too hard. Works a dream. If it's very soft and sticky, rub your hands with icing sugar before you start to dry your icing out a bit. There you go, you get the idea. That's your little rosebud. That's doing it in the palm of your hand. Just you put a few of them together with a couple of leaves. I'll show you how to do some leaves after. They look very effective. There, I've got a couple of red. If you just fancy them out a bit, do your petals a bit like that. They look